The moment you raise your voice, you have already lost. She doesn't want your logic. She doesn't want your facts. She wants your soul. She wants to reach inside your chest, grab your heart, and squeeze it just to see if you flinch. You were told communication is the key. They lied. You were told to express your feelings. They lied. In the arena of conflict, logic is a dull knife. You bring spreadsheets to a knife fight. You bring reason to a hurricane. This is why you lose. This is why you feel weak, drained, and pathetic after every argument. You are leaking power, like a battery with a hole in it. Most men try to be the nice guy. You think, if I just apologize, she will stop. You think, if I just explain that I didn't mean it, she will understand. Wrong. When you apologize to escape the noise, you're not being kind. You're being cowardly, and she smells it. She smells the fear on you. There's a different way, a way that requires 0 words, a way that commands instant respect. It is the way of the void. Before we touch the tactics, you must understand the why. Why does she pick a fight over nothing? Why does she scream about the dishes when she's actually mad about your salary? Because she is scared, not of you. She is scared for you. Deep down in her reptile brain, she needs to know one thing. Are you competent? If a storm hits, if a tiger attacks, if the world collapses, will you panic? Will you scream? Will you crumble? If she can break you with a few mean words, how the hell are you going to protect her from the world? She is not testing your patience. She is testing your reality. Every time you get angry, you fail the test. Every time you defend yourself, you signal insecurity. She pushes you to see if you are a rock or if you are sand. Sand shifts. Rocks don't move. So when the screaming starts, don't hate her. Thank her. She is giving you a chance to show her who the king is. Law number 1, logic is the enemy. Understand the battlefield. Men communicate to transfer information. The sky's blue. Women communicate to transfer emotion. I feel like the sky is crushing me. When you argue with logic, you are speaking a dead language. You say, I didn't do that. She hears, I don't care about your pain. You try to win the debate. You bring up dates, times, receipts. Stop. She is not trying to win the facts. She is trying to win the energy. Every fact you list is fuel for the fire. Every defense you mount proves she controls your state. Explanations are for employees. Explanations are for children. Kings do not explain. They decide. When you explain, you are begging to be understood. Do not beg. Never beg. Law number 2, starve the chaos. Conflict needs oxygen. Your reaction is the oxygen. If she screams, and you scream, she wins. She has dragged you down into the mud. But if she screams and meets a wall of silence, panic. She sees her own reflection, and she hates it. But listen to me closely. This is a warning. When you first apply the void, it will get worse. Psychologists call this an extinction burst. It is like a toddler pressing a broken button on a toy. Press, 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 smash. When you stop reacting, she will escalate. She will say the most hurtful thing she can think of. She will bring up your mother, your job, your insecurities. She is begging for the old you, the reactive you. Do not break. This is the final boss battle. If you react now, you lose everything. But if you hold, if you starve that fire for just 2 more minutes, it dies forever. Law number 3, the specific scenarios. Let's get practical. How do you actually do this? Scenario A, the bait. She says, "You never listen to me." The old you would say, "I listened to you yesterday. I did the dishes. You just lost. You are defending." The void. You does this. You look at her. You pause for 3 seconds. And you say one word. Okay? Not okay with attitude. Just okay. Like you're agreeing that it is raining. Then you go back to what you were doing. It kills the momentum instantly. Scenario B, the insult. She says, "You are just like your father." She wants to hurt you. She wants you to yell. The void. You does this. You maintain eye contact. You do not blink. You let the silence hang in the air for 5 full seconds. Let her hear the echo of her own meanness. Then you say, "I heard you," and you walk away. Law number 4, the dead heart protocol. But how? How do you stay silent when you want to punch a wall? You cannot just act calm. She smells the fake. You must lower your biological RPM. While she is yelling, do this. Breathe in through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. Out for 4 seconds. Box breathing. Special forces use this to not shake while aiming a sniper rifle. You will use it to not shake while she yells. Don't look at the floor. That's submission. Don't look at your phone. That's avoidance. Look through her. Look at a spot on her forehead. Disconnect the audio. Watch her mouth move, like a silent movie. You are present physically, but psychologically, you are on a beach. You are in the gym. You are gone. Be the ghost. Law number 5, Amused mastery. This is the advanced level. This is for the masters. Once you master the silence, you move to the next step. You don't just endure the chaos, you are amused by it. Think of a father watching his 3-year-old daughter throw a tantrum because she wants candy. Does the father hate her? No. Does the father argue with her? No. Does the father feel insecure? No. He looks at her with a half smile. He thinks, she is cute when she is mad. This is the frame you must hold. When she is spinning out of control, do not look at her like an enemy. Look at her like a child who has missed her nap time. Keep a slight smirk on your face, not mocking, just unbothered. Nothing makes a woman feel safer than a man who can look at her worst demon and smile. It tells her, your chaos cannot hurt me. I am bigger than this. Law number 6, the physical withdrawal and the return. Sometimes, silence is not enough. Sometimes the disrespect is too loud. You must use the ultimate power, removal. You do not announce your departure. Saying, I'm leaving now is weak. That is a cry for help. You just leave. Grab your keys, walk out the door, phone off, disappear into the night. This triggers her primal fear, the fear of abandonment. When you stay and argue, you signal that you are attached. When you walk away into the darkness, you signal that you are complete on your own. But listen, the return is just as important as the departure. Most men fail here. They come back with their tail between their legs. Are you okay? I'm sorry about last night. Pathetic. You just surrendered your victory. When you return, nothing happened. You do not apologize for maintaining your boundaries. You go about your business, make coffee, read, work. You hold the frame that says, that behavior was irrelevant to my reality. And here's the secret. When she comes to you, calm, respectful, Sweet. Open the gates. Smile. Touch her. Be warm. This is operant conditioning. You punish the chaos with the void. You reward the peace with the king. If you are cold when she is good, you are just an asshole. But if you are warm when she is good, and a ghost when she is bad, you are a leader. This is not about hate. This is not about manipulation. This is about self-preservation. The modern world wants you reactive. It wants you emotional. It wants you weak. The woman in your life is nature. She is the ocean. She tests the structural integrity of the ship. If you crack, she drowns you. If you hold, she respects you. You must become the mountain. Wind blows, rain falls. The mountain does not argue with the wind. It simply is. Most men will not do this. They are addicted to the drama. They need the validation of the argument like a drug. They will click away and go back to explaining themselves. Let them. But you are still here. You are the architect of your own reality. You are ready to kill the need for external validation. I want to know who the 1% are. I want to know who has the strength to shut their mouth and open their power. If you're ready to embrace the void, if you are ready to stop explaining, comment one word, void. Do not explain why. Do not write a paragraph, just the word. Let the others wonder what it means. This is our code. This is our silence.